Welcome back to a new live stream. So I'm not live streaming coding, but was here and I just wanted to do it. So welcome back and welcome to Solutions Nerds. So I built a complete website using DeepSeek because I'm using DeepSeek a lot, and that is the best in terms of accuracy. And let me where is this Visual Studio Code? Let me show you the website, and here I will say where is that XAMPP. So there is a problem and I want to fix it live. So you can also give me suggestion for it, because from the first one day I think and I'm unable to solve this problem. Let me check the stream is working. Yeah, okay, this is the website, so let me open it. Okay, this is DeepLog. Okay, it's completely done by DeepSeek. So where I just this clear portion will be for ads like Google Ads, AdSense, and this portion is about article where I will upload article and then click on read more, and here you can see everything is done by DeepSeek. But here is the problem. The problem is really serious. And here you can see the only after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And after 10, here you can see load more articles. So when I click on it, it done nothing. Okay. So we will fix it. And another thing, let me set it. Well, let me check it so I can see who can comment, who is doing everything. So let me do it. I hope the stream quality will be good. So let's jump in. So the concept is this will be my solutions nerds article website where I will upload articles, everything. I'm not doing this, but that my friend told me that you need to make a website for yourself. So I'm doing it because I'm not a web developer, right? I'm a Java developer, and also I can generate website using Java, but I want to make it with the simple way. So now this is completely done by DeepSeek and everything. Let me show the admin. So localhost, and here you can see admin, and here you will see login. I will click on login. It is completely secure website and completely done by DeepSeek. So then here you can see I can create a new article. This is a backend of this website where I can see the title. You can see if I enter a title, for example, this is a test title, and doing it live. So doing it live, and here, well, I type the article. Here you will see the live review, and here for my YouTube channel, here you can see video link and tags for it. So for example, I will say introduction. Okay, so introduction, I will highlight it and then I will set it to h1, right? And in here, for example, well, whatever, but it is the ability of these websites where you can go to your backend and update titles I do not use to the Wix website where you can generate like drag and drop. I did it for my own sake because I want to make it simple where I can upload article and security purpose everything. And the next week, I think within a week, I will do deploy it online and you can use it. So, and here I will say welcome to, this is testing, right? Solutions nerds. And this is testing, uploading website, uploading articles, right? Sorry, articles and blah blah blah, whatever. So then here you can see when you write something here, you will see here the live preview of it. Cool, right? So you cannot do any mistakes or whatever. Then okay, this is a testing, and this correction is done by what is we call it Grammarly. That is. So I am doing this. This is a testing uploading article. We used DeepSeek for it. DeepSeek for it. Now in here, I want to highlight the DeepSeek, and the editor is really good. So I will highlight this. I will say like bold, italic, but here I will say italic, and then use front end. This is testing, right? Front end and also back end. Front end, okay. I'm not that good in English, but front end, back end, and also security is done by DeepSeek. Okay. So in here, if I just click on this, it is done by Grammarly. Okay, everything is here. And I want to highlight also this. I will make it italic. Then I will come down here and everything is here. Now in here, I will upload any sort of video here, for example, this. And then here you will see DeepSeek, tags, and testing. Testing, not I will say live stream. This is just when you done that, here you can see create article. I will click on create article, and here you will see this is a testing title. This is doing it live, and whenever I click on view, here you can see this is what we just input, and this website is completely done by DeepSeek. And why I'm using DeepSeek? Because its correction level is really high in terms of ChatGPT and Gemini. Well, Gemini is really fast as compared to DeepSeek and ChatGPT. So I will say Gemini. This is free version, right? You can use other websites, AI products to build website for it, but I'm doing it completely free on DeepSeek. So this is completely done here. I will refresh my index, and here you can see this is test title, but here I will click on logout here, logout, and whenever I click on read more, here you can see this is testing title, this is introduction, and whenever I click on tags, here you can see DeepSeek. Only that article is pop up, nothing's more. And here you can see the related one. It will also show you related articles, where I will click on read more and go there, and according to that, this is doing it. And then this is really powerful, where you have click on read more, and all the things will be here in the future when I upload this website and make it live. And here you can see related article, and share article, right? And here you can see this white space. It is done for the ads, and also on the top here you can see this is will be done for the ads. So now let's fix this. Load more article is not working. Let me go on inspect, and I click on console. Whenever I click on this is mobile view, so whenever I click on load more, this problem occurs. Now let's fix it. I will click on control copy, and let me check out everything is working fine. And then here you can see this is I have CSS for article and article formatting, CSS. So and then here you can see includes, where we admin head is a separate file, adds function, adds config, everything is here. So this is includes, and here you can see JavaScript. So I have 4 files: admin JavaScript, application, article editor, and article formatting. Whenever I just upload an article, it will show the data in the article. So for that I generate a separate article formatting. Here you can see, and it is completely same as editor.js, where live preview I show you earlier, that is done by this. And here it is completely done by DeepSeek, nothing else, nothing, everything. So let's fix it. So I will click on, where is that index? So this is, so where is that? Yeah, where is that? Here. Okay, here, dev class load more container. I don't know if you have any idea how to fix it. Just comment down below. And yesterday I didn't fix it, but right away just go and tell me that you can fix it right here. Let me click on the chat first. And let me check the stream first. So I will check the quality of it. Everything is fine or not. Okay. Then I will say, so we need to go to DeepSeek. Oh, DeepSeek here. And this is our history. So let me copy everything here from here, and I will say, so let me check that thing is fine. Okay, everything is fine. Fonts, everything is fine. So here we need to fix it. Whenever I click on load more and nothing's happen. So we need to go to app.js, and here I will say this one. So where is that? I think this portion. Okay, article, react responses. Origin add content and create.htc, remove bottom ads. Okay, now in here let me create a new one. So let me ask from the DeepSeek ad, it is remembering our website. Did you remember that we have a problem problem and deep log. This is the name. I will change it to solutions now, but right now I will say this. And the problem was, so where is index, where we click on load more content. So let me click on this. Okay, problem where we, let me show you the for of it. Click on, let's say this, and then it showed this problem. Okay, and here we'll say the problem is this one. Let's see it remember problem. Yes, I remember that's classic issue with Node and server. So he remember, like, wow, remember one thing. The beauty of DeepSeek at remember the previous version of the chats, but Gemini and ChatGPT don't know that. Whenever you reach a limit, and Gemini or ChatGPT, it show you that create a new chat, but in DeepSeek it remember that past chat, and here you can see it shows us that. So let me tell him that problem is not fixed. Problem is not fixed, and let me upload the file for it. Problem is not fixed. Okay, and here is, so let me click on where is that control includes and load more articles. Welcome this, copy it, and here is load underscore more underscore articles dot php. Now it's pasted, then click on this. I kept dev stories, welcome to the streams, and then I will say I am doing this and the problem is not solving, so I'm completely done it on DeepSeek. So let me check if he fixed it right away. And where is the JS file? I'll go to app.js, and I need to copy the portion here. This is the portion, and this is app.js for loading. Why I'm not typing, is it so cold out here, so that's why I'm not typing here. This is app.js for loading more articles, and I will say here, and here also this is htaccess the file. So let's check it. Is that control all, control copy, and control V, and then boom. Let's see what it can say. So dev stories, I wanted to ask you if you can explain the whole web development from scratch. It's like I joined the chat late. So dev stories, we developed this website. Let me show you what we done so far. So we developed this website using complete on DeepSeek, not ChatGPT. I'm not using that because it's completely free and everything is done by that, and it is the admin panel, the backend. Click on login where we can create article. Here we can get the live preview and then click on create. Second thing is here we can see the subscribers, who subscribe us, and the article count, where you can see total articles with videos, unique tags, and total subscribers where the email was subscribed. And here you can easily click on edit and edit that article. This is the backend, and it is completely done by DeepSeek. But now we have a problem. I don't know how to fix it because I'm not a web developer, but I need a website for my solutions nerds. So here you can see when I click on load more articles, nothing happens. When I click on inspect it, this problem occurs. When I click on load more articles, this problem occurs and I don't know how to fix it. So now let's see how DeepSeek it. So what DeepSeek, he gave us a lot of things. So he says, so the 500 error is happening because your load more articles can't find the required include files via the return DeepSeek articles more. Update the PHP file for, okay, so what it does, load more article.php. So it gives me this and this, done everything. Update JavaScript fetch URL. Okay, so we need to click on copy, then we need to go to load more articles, click on or control V. If we done something bad, we can just do it again. And then what we need here in JavaScript, what it says, update JavaScript fetch URL. Okay, so where it is, okay, this is the fetch URL. Okay, so we need to copy complete and then go to our JS, and this is the formation. I will click on V and everything is here. So control S, so save it on this, and then I tried this challenge today during the day, and I had a first show from creating the login page. Well, my recommendation is using DeepSeek because its output is completely correct, but it takes some times while give you the output, and this is really awesome, and everything will be done by it, and it gives you everything in a separate files. So if you want to keep using clean URL, update your htxs. Okay, load more articles. I will copy it. Okay, alternative. Okay, before we do to the alternative, let's check our website if it is working or not. So whenever let me just click on responsive and on refresh. Okay, and then inspect it. Come on, inspect it, click on console, and can click on, let's make it a ifet surface. Okay, right. Okay, so I will click on load more articles, and here it shows a load more fetch error and unexpected. Okay, BR. So I will click on copy, and now yeah, okay, go to this. I will say now fix 3. Okay, if you want to keep using, okay, let me tell you, I did not apply say fly fix 3, and now it shows this error. So I used DeepSeek login page, wasn't loading to the home page, and after creating this file left it. Do you mind if I see your prompt, the prompt you gave it? Well, I save it, I think, but that time you can see here Windows create a simple web browser. I think this is the form because whenever you reach your limit of the chat, you need to create a new chat. So I will click on this, and that's Spring Boot. And let me just click on this. So I gave it a no, this is not. I think I delete that, but I will show you how you can do that. I did a complete prompt and give a complete instruction to that. So enable proper handling and free HP. So it shows us this. So why the problem occurs is that it shows because the PHP file is returning HTML error instead of JSON. Okay. So here you can see that here. So JSON encode. Okay, now it's convert to a JSON code. So I will click on copy. I will go to load more articles, control all, control V, and control S. Then let me go to the second step. Update JavaScript to handle HTML errors. So this is really good. It gives me a complete file. So I will click on copy. I will go to where is that app.js, and this is app.js. Let me check if it is complete file or not. So it is complete file. So I will minimize it. I'll click on it and control V. What the hell is that? And control V. Okay, we done it. So it change. So it fetch it from here, then method first and response, load data, load everything. A JSON dot force. Here you can see he changed this data JSONs. I will click on control S, everything, and after this debugging steps, remove after testing. Okay, let me just load article debugging. So common cause issue of this issue missing include files, PHP syntax errors, database, but my article function is really good. So let me control S, and also this. I will go and check this out. Let's check. Please works. Please. Click on load more articles. Come on. Fetch error. At HTML. I will click on this and it shows again. So let me give it here. Let's say where is my article functions. These are my article functions. Where generate slug and here get all articles. I will copy also this. Control copy. Let's say okay. So problem again. Problem exist, right? Now I'll say control V variable this. Come on, control V this, and this is the function for. Come on, this is the function for load get all articles. Get all articles. No. Don't it. I just load more articles. On Control Z. Just misspell that. And where is that? And this is a function for get. Yeah, I need to change this. Control V. This and send. And the issue is in your get article function. The problem is with the parameter binding. You are using array on shift incorrectly, which is causing type mismatch. Let me fix it. Okay. So let me check out this is not doing anything with ours. Let me change it. Okay. Control V. These two. Control S. Okay. So we'll click on this and let me check. Okay, everything is working fine, but 9 errors. Okay, that's tag errors by Google. That's because I didn't give the ID of here. This is the add config where I will give my add ID from the AdSense. So the problem is occur because of that. So let me refresh it and from user can load more. Come on, what the hell? I don't know what to do. Status at HTML 388. Let me check out here. 388. Okay, this is because of this. Load more article status. Response status is 500. Load more making force request to. Okay, let me just copy all of this. So ChatGPT will know whatever is going on. So DeepSeek problems still exist bro, and this is the response. Totally. DeepSeek, please fix it. So it gives me debug file. So first it was working, but when I change this to htdocs here, if someone know about this problem, this is my ht axis right here. Okay, if you know about it, if you know how to fix it, this is my ht axis, and if you see any problem in it, please tell me. I want to deploy my website live and I don't know how to fix it. It is complete. Only this problem occur. Everything is done and ready. Here I have flowed my website on my domain. So right now everything is working, but only this simple issue occurs. First of all, it was working before, but right now it is not. It is not working. So if you find any issue in this ht.access, please let me know in the comment section so I will fix it. and control copy, because from the first 24 hours I can't fix it. Okay, update JavaScript to get response text. Final button. What is that? Final button. Let me check. Is there anything wrong in my HD access? HD access, and let me check what DeepSeek. Yes, there's a potential issue with your HTML. The problem is in the order of your rules and file directory. So your rule has to stop processing at the request of the existing file or directory, since it's physical file that exists. The rewrite version stops at rule hash 2 and never reach to load more rules. Okay, so reorder. So I will click on copy. Update your JavaScript to use the direct PHP file instead of return URL. Okay, response. If HTX is the issue, create a simple test to verify. And let me check if it fixes it or not. Control All, Control V, Control S. Please fix it. Please. Only this problem occurs, nothing else. Because when I click on search and I click on everything is working here. But only this problem occurs. So I will click on load more, please. Come on. Load more. Button clicked. Status. Okay, let me go to that and let's completely debug it. Well, what should I do now? So I don't want to do that. Load more articles. Click on app.js and load more articles. This is not alternative, so I will use this deblock. Load more articles, change it to this. Okay, let me check it, because according to my htaccess here, where is that? Now in here, control plus. Now htaccess, and here you can see in the rules load more article, it converted this include load more articles to this load more articles, right? So whenever I call to load more article, I need to click on, and here I will set it to block load more articles. So according to the htaccess, I need to change it. So let me check if it works. Okay, let me again control S if everything is working. Control S. Come on, please work. Download or why is not doing that? From the first 24 hours, I'm doing it and it's completely showing this. And I don't know what to do. If anyone knows the problem, this is my, let me show you. This is load more articles. So let me tell him. This is my node underscore more underscore articles and dot php. We'll paste it here, and this is JS for it. JS for it and app.js. Where is the JS? Okay, control minus. We'll click on this and copy, control V. Problems. The issue is that you are still using the written URL, but your array might be causing the 500 error. So let's fix step by step. First, use the direct path. Why I will use the direct path? Okay, first we use the direct path. This is the direct path. I know that. Come on. Direct path. Okay. Add debugging to your PHP. Okay. So it is working. Okay, let's wait for it. Wait for it. It will be completed. Step to test. Apply fixment, change the URL and use direct PHP path. Check your PHP error log after making the request. Okay, I will click on, no, I don't want to download it. Click on copy and I will change load more. The problem, I know the problem exists here. The total problem exists here because it's not making the first request and the problem occurs. And let me control S and then I will go to node articles. We'll go to app.js and here I will change again. He wants me to change this. Okay, control V and it's gonna be this. Okay, I'm wondering if I just remove this slash here, but let's see what happens. So we did it and control, let me just control plus. Okay, now click on, let me refresh it and then click on load more articles and making post. This is sponsored debugging. Okay, come on, why is not selecting? So let me refresh it and load more clean handlers and click on load more articles, select and here, okay, copy. Okay, it shows this problem. I updated node underscore more underscore articles and now it show this and console. Because of the cold, I'm unable to type. It's too cold out here. Okay, update JavaScript to show the actual error response. Okay. Fix to temporary. Enable display errors. So first of all, let me copy it. I will go to app.js. I will minimize it. I will click on Control All, Control V, and let's say Control Z, Control V. Then everything. Where is the final button? Control Z. Okay, from here. I need to change it from here to here. Okay. I need to change this one. So my recommendation is, if you are using these languages like DeepSeek, Gemini, or whatever, you need to know how programming does, how it is working, or how the backend working. Without that, you are not doing that. Everything is going there and just doing wipe coding, whatever. Wipe coding is just completely shit. I don't know what they are doing. So I'm completely against that. But if you are experienced developer or intermediate developer, even a junior developer, so you can use it. But if you do not know how to use backend, what is security, how I will handle security, how I will handle large files, large requests. If you do not know this, do not use ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Gemini or other built-in tool, whatever. First know about all those things and then use these languages. So I will click on this and save this, and also I will change, where is that, my PHP file. And what's the third? Create a simple test file. Test load more PHP. I will click on this on delete. And we need to change our load more articles, Control Alt, Control V. Okay. And he says load more articles. So copy this. Then I need to go to the root directory. I will click on this, new file, Control V, and load more articles. We'll copy this. Now I'll paste it here, Control S, and then I will go to load more article, Control S, so everything will be saved. And this, so now let's missing database table, article table does not exist, and database connection failure, it is working, and function not found, this is already found. Syntax error, your file included, run update JavaScript first. So okay, I will run updated JavaScript. The problem is still there, and let me check out if everything so here, come on, where is that app.js? So only this response is not working, and while this response is working, this blog for article, that it is working, but that is not working. What's the problem? Because it is searching everything. This response is for searching, right? And it works. And I don't know why. I will give a simple. Let me just. Okay, wait. I think I got it. So now this is not working the first, and run the update JavaScript first. It should okay. Mm, Let me just refresh it. So see payload more handles. More and SQL response. Okay, I run updated JavaScript, JavaScript, and it shows this. And these are still showing the actual response. So let me fix the JavaScript output to it. How can I fix it? I'm just don't know how to do it. Yeah, let me just copy this. Test this file. I'm deleting that. Check PHP. I think I just let me just update it. First, okay, correct JavaScript to show response content. Yeah, I was gonna copy. When will I fix it? Come on. Yeah, change into until well this from here. So control S. Whenever I just refresh it, um, refresh it. I'll go control F5 to refresh it. Yeah, control F5 will completely refresh if you don't know more about the websites. So whenever I click on load more articles, hey, it now let me just refresh it. Okay, so I need 432. Whenever I click on this, 432 to this. Now it shows this. Now tools. Yes. Okay, now we found the real issue. Finally, the error shows method not allowed use. Problem, your PHP file receiving a GET request instead of POST request. The server is saying the request is wrong. The problem, your file JavaScript is saying because something is converting it to GET request before it reaches the file. Most likely causes by htaccess rewrite issues, converting a post to GET, which URL test, a direct. Let's verify the PHP file first. Create a simple copy. I will click on this copy and we need a simple file, new file. We will set test.html and I will copy Control S. So we will put it deblock deblock and we set test.html. So click on inspect console and let's test. Okay, let me download DeepSeek. Running running test underscore form dot html use this. Okay, wait. Where is that? Let me rename. Here's renaming. Yeah, rename. I will say B. Okay, whenever I click on B and now if you want it, it shows B. Temporary rename to this. We just rename to this. Is that name? Okay, rename backup. Yes, and not like this. I will say localhost command deblock and you will say test protective. Then this config. Now it is it is not without HTXs because there is a rules for it and it will not work. So I is that test form. Test underscore form not HTML dot renaming 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 htaccess more folders. Now we post another problem you can find the file correctly. Okay, update your PHP file with the buffer for pending. Okay, copy and I don't want to make it. Four, three, yes. So let me again run it. Okay, phase 45. Now it this load, let's go more. How can I fix it? It's nonsense. Where should that? So let me click on this and here is that extensions. I have an extension called dollar, I think. If I have a project hierarchy, I need to generate it. Create and this save project. So come on, explore that. Show one command. Yeah, this is thing. This is hierarchy. This is extension where you can post your project hierarchy generate it and post it whatever you wanted. So this is my hierarchy of my project. I will control copy, and here I will say this is my hierarchy. Update load multi-cores. Okay, come on, fix it, fix it, fix it. Okay, copy. So here is load multi-cores. Okay, now let's change these files. These files and required file is config. Now let me just run it again. Yes. Mm, I don't want to move to the root. And let me just rename it, yeah, and htxl. Okay. Okay, rename. Where is that rename? And we need to dot. We need folders, and this is working, but no article is not working. So move s and I want to give the ht access to DeepSeek. If you found anything here, how did you learn English? Well, I'm not quite good in English, but I'm just doing it. This is not my native language. Who is that? Oscan. Okay. It's fixes. Oh, it's from the rule is causing post request to be connected to get. Mm, okay, everything. And we copy, and here control S. and here we control copy, except v and dot after I line if changes to dot htxs access copy and this. Okay, let me first check this. Test. Hold Control V and Control S, and we'll say test. Yeah, let me just JavaScript. And then first fix this. It whose error. The only error whole website is it took me about 24 hours and I don't know how to fix it. And I don't know what to do. I copy and app.js. I copy and get a changes mad. Control S and whatever I just load up this, click on this, and let me check the title cards, the article cards, and it's done. To config.php and let's modify the article cards. Okay, now we got response status 200. So the problem is fixed in JavaScript, right? So we did a job, right? So let me just go and control copy. So we are going to fix it. So we before we got 500 status code, but process was not making, because here we'll say now it was this. Right, we making the post request. Okay, we know that. So the file include okay, so article core.php, article codes, article codes, and here we'll say this is content, because at inside in the includes, okay, if all included for issues, update load more articles, okay, I will say this, and load more articles, control V, control S. Let me check. Let me check if it works or not. Please, come on. Okay, it loads. It's not loading. Not loading. Not loading. Loading. Okay, it's loading. No way. Oh yeah. Come on. This is working. Finally. Whenever I refresh, okay. So we have, let me go to the admin here. We have 12 article total, and here it only shows the first one, 2, 3, and the 10th one is learn coding from this. And whenever now it shows like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now when I click on more article, finally it works. Easy. Wow. It took me around 27 hours. Wow. What the man? We fix it. Finally. Finally we fix it. So this is the admin panel. Right? If everyone is new, we create a website using only DeepSeek. The article website, it will be live, and within a week here we can input articles through the admin panel, and we can create article right here. For example, we have this, so we done it, and let's see if this works. So it working, it working, it works. Finally it works. So this is the backend where we'll upload, for example, this is testing article audience, I think. And here you'll say, for example, whenever I write anything here, right? That is the title. That will be title. But here, for example, this is completely done by DeepSeek. Completely done. I didn't spend any penny on this, not a single dollar. Completely done by DeepSeek. And here I'll say, for example, introduction and introduction. And I want this to be, for example, H2. So be H2. This is the rules for it. Now, introduction Welcome to Solutions Nerds. This is coding and programming. Okay, and we fixed a problem which I was fixing from past 27 months. Now we done it. Okay, we done it. Come on, we done it. So here you can see we have Grammarly, and Grammarly can fix it. Everything. Grammarly will fix everything for us. And now, for example, I want to change the text to bold. I will click on bold, and I want to change the coding. Okay, wait, coding to, for example, italic. And here, what should type here will be this live preview how your post will be look like here. Okay, and now this is one thing. Another thing, for example, problem dash fixed. I want this to be my second title. I will highlight this because it's two is my second one. And for example, we fix it. The problem and problem for just one line. Oh, and hd dot hd x is this is just a simple access. We change it and we fix. Oh, from. Come on, what I'm doing? Oh, now, okay, Roman is right. Yeah. Now we type these two, and here you can see this is the live preview completely done on DeepSeek. So you can do nothing mistakes, nothing everything. Then I will click on video link, and for example, text problem solving, and then let's say live. Then I will click on create article, and here is our article. Yeah, this one, the first one. So now whenever I click on view, the article will be shown here. For example, this is the coding, which is italic text. We did it from bold, then the second thing, and that is the title, and everything is done here. But let me, for example, let me go back, become logout. So here, when I refresh it, and here it will become load, it will load 3 data, because after 6, like 1 2 3 4 5 6, it will show add here, and 1 2 3 4 5 6, this will load the add here. So over now let me go to, this is the testing article. We click on this, read more, and this will show you, for example, new user. Here it will show like this. Here will be the ad, this will be the title, and November 20 2025 the date here, and created it 2 a.m. This is the publishing tags. Now here you can see, if you want, this is my tab, this will be my website. So whenever you want a video solution, or whenever you want to read the article here, So whenever you want to click on watch video, it will go and redirect it to this here, and you can watch the video. But whenever you want to read the article, it will be here. Now you can share it on WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, email, read it and copy and copy link. Whenever I click on copy link, so in here you can see this is done by this. Let me show you the security feature. What you can do when you create a website. So what it does, for example, this localhost deep log, this is not this lineup. Click on copy. Let me show you what it is. It is localhost deep log and article.php and id, but it not showing that. It is not showing that, and that is the security and SEO feature for that. Now, how you can achieve that? Let me show you how you can do that by telling the DeepSeek. Then, for example, is that here's my TV connection. Okay, you need to create. For example, this is database here, article database. Now, in here, if I do not have the database, it will, for example, it will create a database for me, the database connection. And here, let me show how you can achieve that. So, you will see here slug. Where is that slug? Let me show you in the PHP my admin. PHP my admin. Let me show you how you can achieve this slide. Whenever you create a website, you need to not show your actual like article.php and then id, whatever that is. So articles, okay, and this is articles. You need to have this here, this one, which is plus, and here you will see slug. This is behaving like an ID. Here you can see data overview, demo data overview. For example, if I create a new like start demo data overview. Well, I do not want to copy this. Okay. Okay. So this is I put a title like this, control the same title. Okay. So up here, this is data overview. For example, let me say blah blah blah, whatever it is. Okay. And then I will this and click whatever, and then click on create. Article is created, demo data overview, and also data overview. Now, what slug do in your database? So let me refresh it. So in here, you will see that ID. This is slug, right? This is slug, and the slug is demo and hyphen demo demo data hyphen one. But whenever I go down here, you can see demo hyphen data hyphen overview, and it will end up the title is the same, but it will end up one to that for uniqueness. So whenever you do develop a website, you need to check out that your URL is not showing .php and it is not showing id, and you can achieve this by using the slugs, and you can also achieve it by configure here. Let me show the article. So the actual after this is deep log and this portion, right? Article history. This is here like this. So we define a rule whenever a user call this article.php and then id, and then it will be converted only to article, right? It will not show the article, it will not show the id, it will convert just simple to article, and then at that it will be showing the slug. It will show the slug here, not the actual id. So that is the security feature, and this is completely done by DeepSeek. Okay. And whenever I click on, for example, I want to send it, I will click on copy link, and I will say like control V. So in here in the copy link, you do not have the PHP tag here. You do not need an ID here. You only need this slug. We call it slug. And why slug is important while using database? It is important for SEO to rank your website on Google. So this by this Google will know, for example, this one will not like this. So Google will know this is deep log article and this is about this. For example, how to fix a problem, how to fix this thing, what is that? So Google will rank your data, your website. So I will go there, and whenever I click on this, this will redirect to this, and this is related articles used to this, and all you done by DeepSeek. Now, how you can create the prompt? Let me show you how you can create the prompt. And this is subscribers. Okay, this is subscribers who subscribe. For example, let me show you how the subscriber functionality works. I will click on Control Pi. It will be refresh. So let me show you how it works. Inspect console, and why is not popping up? Why is not popping up? Come on, pop. Errors. Why is not popping up? It's not popping up because of this. Let me try another browser. Let me just wait for it. Here I will say localhost means here and deblog. And second to the why not is not, and this is the problem. No article, it is fixed. No article is fixed. And let me just, this is testing, right? Let's say like the and everything is working, then this is testing app works. And let me just go to index. Okay, let me first go to app.js, and I will click on control all of the code, control copy, and then I'll go to DeepSeek, and I will say everything works fine now. So clean it for console messages. Console messages. and transfer the app is loading. Today is the last one. Okay, we need go. I want to clean the whole app.js. So it will give me, and this is important. For example, this portion. We just control plus. Okay. In here you can see element selector and it show the heading. You can use this heading. So it will divide your portion and what portion you are working. For example, I am working the header, I'm working on the body. So the first one will be header. So it is good for the future editing. You need to use these comments and these headers to differentiate your coding, and for future use you can just change it forever. It is really good for updating your code. So now DeepSeek is working to clean my code here. Here you can see another heading and another heading, for example mobile search functions, where I search on mobile here. So I will click on here, I will click on iPhone XR, it show up like this. Whenever I click on search, this it will blur the background so user can easily see what it retrieved. For example, I will take the data will be shown here. So this is the mobile view, and the mobile view it shows here in the heading that this is mobile view. Here mobile search functionality. So whenever I want to change something in mobile search functionality and I don't have this heading, I will check every single time where is my functionality. But if you have this heading, you can easily go your code and change your code. I want to change the search, go there. So my search is starting from here to here. I need to change from here to here. That's why the heading and the comments in your code is really important for the future use. So must use the heading comments in your code for the future updates and editing. So that's the problem of DeepSeek. It is correct. The response will be correct, but it takes time. It takes too much time. Okay, I will click on copy and I will say all income. So all the console log is not happening and my code is clear. Let's say because these are the headings. You need to put every time you need to differentiate a functionality. Coding using only AI, how good? Well, remember one thing. Who said that? Ali. What is it? Oh, Ali. Wait, let me tell you. Before I started this stream, I told everyone to my audience that whenever you use AI, you need to know what is backend, is front end, what is security, all of these. Without that, you cannot do this. This is for those who has experience and developer, for example, intermediate developer, junior developer. But if you are a beginner, not recommending that. You need to strong your guys like what how these functionality works. For example, if a new user is going here to DeepSeek and show like build a website for me, it will build a website, and whenever you deploy that, you do not know how to secure the database, how to secure the connection, how I can secure the links. So your question is coding using only AI. So this is coding using an only AI, but Whenever you use future updates, you cannot do that without these comments. Within the prompt, if you not specify to differentiate my functionality in the code, this will not occur. So an experienced developer or intermediate developer will do that. That's why I'm telling you, do not use these things before uh, doing your strong foundation of code. Because from the first 7 years I'm developing Android applications and Java applications, I do not know how to develop web application, but I know how to secure a connection, how to secure a database, which database is good, which is not. If I'm using, like for example, I'm using String for APIs generation, but this is a simple website and I want to use it and a PHP. This is a simple thing for an article website where I will use it for my YouTube channel. So this is the best way to know which language is used. This is a simple plain JavaScript, not a Node.js or Express.js or TypeScript, whatever that is. And I know how to code in TypeScript, but for now, uh, I know how to deal with it with a plain JavaScript or TypeScript. That's why I'm using DeepSeek. But everyone who is not using that, and you are using that, I'm a beginner, I'm a white code. I know a lot of people doing that. I'm white coding this. You are white coding, but you do not know nothing about security. You do not know nothing about uh, the link security. And whenever you deploy your website, you will say to a software engineer, my website is hacked. Everything is changing. Your degree has a place while using these technologies. So make sure your foundation is strong, you know how things work. Then after that, use these technologies. It will increase your production and also increase your deadline, whatever you wanted. By that, after you strong your foundation. So let me check out. We just go from coding to somewhere else. So let me just check if everything is working. Yeah, let picker. So everything is working fine. The article is working right now. And let me also check after the changes. Everything is working from login. So in here, if you have whiteboard here, here you can see the link localhost deep login. Okay, it will be like .php. Okay, this will be here. I'll see a lot of the junior developers click on login. Whenever you click on login, the link will be like ID this, ID that, and it will exposing your ID and exposing your data. So everything is fine now. I want to delete this, delete this, delete, and I also delete this. I want to delete every trash here and delete this, delete, so delete this. And whenever I delete everything here, these bar is changing. So we have 10 articles. I'll click on delete, and now we have 9 articles, 9 videos, 11 unique tags, and that is subscribers count. So this is the admin dashboard. So now our website is up and running. So and within a week we'll upload it live. So whatever the prompting, I was choosing how you can do that. So let me show you here, or how you can prompt to give prompt to the DeepSeek or Gemini. So for example, now let me show you my experience. Let's create a simple website. by giving the prompt I am using or I use, right? But you can do a lot of things after giving the prompt. So delete and also delete, and everything is here. So let's create a new chat and let me close this file. My website is working fine. And let me just click on inspect console, and now no messages here, only the errors, and that is appear because of the or because of the file here. Is that it will show like this. Here I will put the add here for the AdSense code. This will be the index top, whatever that is. That problem occurs for that, and my problem sorry, my website is working. Now, how you can do the prompting? Okay, so let me close it and file. And for example, I will use here. I will go to the development. Okay, and development, I will create a new folder here. I will say uh, test whatever website. What's the name of website? Okay, tell me in the chat for what I give the prompt. Which website? Give me a single suggestion, so I will show you how you can give the prompt. Let me just thinking about a website. Tools. Tools will be good. Okay, PDF. Okay, wait. PDF. No. Simple website. Yeah. Search. What should I just? Uh, Let me just let me just go to DeepSeek or Gemini. Those are this is the new chat. Give me a cool idea. Okay, let me just get the idea. The concept is okay. Color palette generator. Okay. Just on design. Okay, we need to color palette generator. One thing you need to know that CSS export and color palette generator, but one thing you need to generate prompt, and that is like, for example, giving me a complete oh, complete and detailed prompt to develop this website. Okay, this generator cover every single detail. So which is important. And I will click on enter. This is one way of generating prompts. Okay, so these are so for vanilla technology HTML5 C, but but we need, this is the prompt. You can copy that in detail, requirement, component, everything here, and export system, and this is the prompt you need. If you are using a bad everything, so this is the detail. Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. And this is what you need. Okay, everything is here, but for a new developer, experienced developer will know what it is. So like color scheme is here, typography will be here, but this is a future need. You do not need this. The outside, I not. This is my prompt. Okay, if you see it, say F11 block like here. And now let me show you how I did for this website. So generate, let me click on new chat. That was generating prompt using the DeepSeek. This is mine. Generate, close this, make it about article. Okay, so you can see what I'm working. So here I will say generate, it will take some time. Generate a website and this, right? This will be the name. Now, whenever I click on enter, it will be hit enter. So click on this and open editor. Should use. Come on. Okay, we will use globally new document. Okay, so now on enter. Free, so let me hide this, so I will upload. Okay, yes, Google and sign up with Google. I will be right back. Continue. I will be right back. Right. No thanks. I have it. Okay, it works. Yes. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, so generate a prompt over here. How I do that? So first, for example, generate to plus plus plus, and every level will be zoom, and here generate a website and this. go ahead and let's say color palette. Why color? No. What? Wait, wait. A simple website. Color picker. I need a color picker. I do not want to go in a detail and do generate a name color picker. And we will say for rules and team performs use coding to your need and for font use according to your need. Yeah. Now let's talk about the thing. So number one, the website should be one. Okay. Second thing I need is separate files like CSS files of CSS web.js web.js and next what HTML. Okay. I do not want to enter details, but it's simple. So third, use simple JavaScript and we will use TypeScript or other things. Just plain JavaScript. Then we need how to specify things. So these are problems, and I will say except these are except this is a for we called except grammarly. Everything will be accepted here except and we'll start everything and just and DeepSeek is know what I'm doing. Another thing we need is here. I not will I want a color picker from a picture. So user now browse 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 a picture and I must have document working to pick a color from image using pick a color from image using mouse and on mobile devices the voices by tapping on. Okay, so this is the fourth one. The fifth one is, so all the mistake will be done by what is called a DeepSeek. Okay, user will browse a picture and website must have functionality to pick a picture to pick functionality. And this is wrong. To pick a color from the image using mouse on mobile devices. Remember, make it responsive when the user change screen size. So I think everything will be done here. We control all, control copy, go in the 11 and go to DeepSeek. And now we go paste it here. We have this. Index and simple JavaScript. Simple JavaScript. Okay, one dot with two. This is important, like 1 2 3. Number 3, this is important. So the ChatGPT or Gemini will know what you want. And then for the picture, and this is for it. Yeah, we have 5 here. Okay, that's should be one. This is, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Let's ChatGPT window. Okay, this will be the index, and free file and open folder, and I will go to development. And where is that? Teaching red color palette. Okay, wait. And your folder will be aligned to color picker. 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 The picker. Color picker. And here, let me just click on this, and click on this, and color picker. And nothing is up here. Now let me go to that. Everything is up and running. So let me just go down to the top here. Okay, so these are instructions. Here's the controller. So we need a index.html. So we will say new file. We'll type index.html. So will be our HTML file plus, you can see what I am using it. Okay, I'm also using the cloud chatbot. So now we need to copy V and Control S. Now second file we'll use style.css. So now we click on copy style.css and we will paste it here. Control S. And then after this, load of CSS and app.js. Okay. Let's say new file app.js. I'm not following the instruction, but so at the end we will follow the instruction here. So control V and this as is. So let me go down here, it will show the instruction. So save the code in separate file, responsive and everything. Okay, and it we go there and color picker and open it with Google. Okay, maybe let me just click on this and go to downloads. I will say like this, open. So now whenever I click on this, it is not picking. Okay, it's correct. So might now it is working. This is simple way. This is a working way. And you can do it by just click on this and for example click on this. This is not correct. Okay, this is the dot. So whenever I click on this, it show you the dot what well. So but it is not getting the correct position here. Okay, this is not getting the correct position. So let me tell the DeepSeek that it is not getting the correct position. Okay, so let me make a pointer for pointer area small. Like, like, so I will click on this and why is just doing that? Why is doing the CSS and index? Wait for it. Let me check that stream is working. Stream is working. Yes. So okay, he's just doing the whole thing in just one file. And I told him to do it in a separate file. This is bullshit. I have to change it everything. So I will change everything on myself. As I said to you, you do not do this. This is wrong. This is completely wrong. If you are not experienced developer or an intermediate developer, even a junior developer, do not do this. Single page, but we will do that for just a tutorial purpose. Let's see. One thing is clear, DeepSeek is slow, but its output is really correct. So this will be okay. This we control copy and it's control overlay. So the script I want to change it to help.js. Okay. X and this help.js. Yes, but I want to separate 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 the CSS and the JS. And I want to separate as before. I know that is style.css and whatever that shit is. Okay, we need an index. That is just wasting my time. Nothing else. So okay, on copy and we will say index and nice and clean index. Cool guys. And for CSS, it will go on and on and on and on. We have CSS and on copy and click on CSS or we do not need to spend anything on this. And now we need app.js. Much JavaScript, too much. If I told him to use a library, it will be like 2 to 3 lines of code, but I want to do this and I'm flying JavaScript. Okay, I'll do on copy and JS. This is the code. Document dot content DOM function. Here you can see content DOM loaded. We're directly hitting that content DOM. This is DOM. Whole code is here. It is called DOM and it is called HTML5. And now let me just refresh it. Okay, and then you can see we're gonna upload an image. We'll do the same. Open, and now it so exactly now it is working fine. This is how you can create for free. These are just one simple page. Why it is not correct? Is going that he is not getting the data corrected, because if I go here, click on this, it is not getting the data corrected. Now if I just click on this, make it small, right? And now I'm doing that. Here you can see it is not. It is picking this, but not this. So let's tell the ChatGPT. Well, it is not picking the right. Is not picking. You are right. The issue is how you are getting the pixel data from the canvas. The problem is that you are not counting the device pixel version. If you know that, why you not did that before? You are just wasting my time, DeepSeek. This is like a testing. For example, this is my cursor. I will just click on Control minus. Okay, and now I click on this. You can see it is taking the color, but the cursor is on white place, but in the zoom it is not working fine because of zoom. The zoom level is high and the area is also like clicking the area on the mouse. So here it is working fine. In here it is not. It's going like this, like this. It's going to the right side. We need to fix it. And now whenever I click on Control plus, click on this. And here you can see in the zoom panel, it is not getting. Hey, this is now corrected, but when I click this, it is not getting that. So I will click on tracking E. Here you can see the E is going to this position, and now it is working fine right here. Now when I click on, now the mouse is upward, but it detecting the left side of it. Like it detected like here, but the mouse is here. This is wrong. So let's see that what ChatGPT does. Sorry, DeepSeek does. And control all control B is happening. Is happening here. Declaration statement expected. Control all the expect. Just copy again. Copy P. All control copy. Let me tell him control. It shows errors. ERROR errors. Exit. I can see the issue. There is a syntax error. let me copy and go here and then control F to be, and problem is here. Yeah, there's a problem here. Function. This is the function which causes the problem. Why DeepSeek is not working fine today? But we fixed a problem through it, which I'm working on 27 from past 27 hours. And now we fix it. Everyone who is watching right now, if you're new to the channel, then make sure hit the subscribe button. We will do live streaming on daily basis. Make sure for future use you must hit that subscribe button. And if you have any question, comment down below. We corrected the version component. Okay. Copy works. Works nice. Okay, we change it to S, control S, everything. Now, so let's get started. Okay, we will click on new, save file, and now it works fine. Boom, boom. It is now working exactly where I just pointing on here. Let me just control minus minus. Now I click on this. Here you can see now it's working like exactly where I want to push it here, and it is up and running. Simple tool with just 5-line script, and that is prompting. I see a lot of people with just, let me go to the top. Now in here generate a website column for that and that and that. But if you not specify like one functionality, 2, 3, 4. Remember one thing, these chat GPTs or DeepSeek or whatever language they are dumb. What you write, it will want that, but what you think, it will not want that. If you think I want a banana and you write I want an apple, it will give you an apple, not what you're thinking. It will give you what you write. So be specific, specify every single point. For example, if you have need a website, the website should be one page. That's one point. This is called prompting, and this is called detailed prompting. And we get this website from it, where we can pick a color page, and this is a working website. And here you can see this is the color, and this is the RGB, and it also show you your color history. Whenever I just on this, for example, click on this, open, and you can here see now it picking up the details. Whenever I just go with the mouse, and let me just make it now. It also works with the responsiveness. Now let me just go to inspect. So let me just click on an iPhone device or iPad mini, and control they control. It is not working that way, but it will mostly nice when I click on this, because I told them in the prompt that whenever you use it, tap a single area, it will show you that. So now our website is up and running and working fine, right? And we fixed our problem With DeepSeek, you do not need to spend any money, but only a couple bit of knowledge how website works, how to make a website, a secureable website, and how we can transfer data from the front end to the back end in secure way. I will do a live stream on that, how you can generate a website, how to make it secure, what we need for that, and what tool we need for that. And if you want a lot website, which tool are best. So for that, if you're new to the channel, then subscribe. And that's what it. And that was we generate website by just a simple prompting technique. Here we specify points here, and it gives a precise website to us. So I think I hope you enjoyed the live stream. And now I'm going to turn off this live stream right here. Hope you like the video of the stream. And that's it. Have a good day. Have a good night. Good things about this. Bye.